What's happening, guys? Coming at you from downforsoundshop.com. Once again, we have a new to us product. If you have been following me for a while, you will know this brand from a long time ago. I was running PSI car audio in my Tahoe with one of the most infamous systems to ever hit YouTube with the 10 PSI 18s. You've probably seen some of the videos. If you've been following me for a while, you know PSI is a company that does not joke around. They make quality products, and I'm here to announce that we now are a dealer for them, and we're going to be having their products or their amplifiers here first. We may end up with their subs here soon, but we're going to start off with their amplifiers, the Star Power amplifier lineup. I'm going to show you right here: 1500, 2500, 5K, 10K. Let's roll that beautiful beam footage. All right, guys, we're going to start off and go down the line right here. Again, if you do not know about PSI car audio, if you've been living under a rock for the last 10 years, then let me educate you on PSI. PSI is at home in Mississippi. That's where they found their home now, and that's where they operate out of. So a fellow Mississippi boy, you know, I'm from Greenville, Mississippi. But anyway, PSI is a company that does not play around. They have quality products. So, you know, they started off with the subwoofers, building they now have, I think, a baseline all the way up to a platform 5, like huge 5,000 watt monsters, over 100 pounds. So they don't play around on the sub game for sure. But I'm going to go through the amplifier lineup since we are now a dealer for the amplifiers right now. Hopefully we'll be able to pick up the sub line in the future when he's able to deal with that down for sound difference demand. All right, so we're going to start off with the PSI Star Power 1500. These are amplifiers that are made in Korea, and you know the quality is going to be great. I really am digging the heat sink right here with the star off to the side, how they incorporated that. That's very cool. That's your speaker output terminals. You got your clip, power, and protect light. That's your Tiffany style RCA connections, which are the highest quality, the longest lasting, most durable. Nice EQs down here to make sure you're getting your adjustments on point, master slave, so you can link these amplifiers together. And around on the other side for a 1500 watt amp, something that's pretty cool that they did was incorporate onboard fusing. So that lets you know, or it's going to save you a little bit on not having to buy a fuse holder or a fuse if you're going to do your single run of 0 and do your typical A&L style fuse. So you'll be able to save, I don't know, 15 bucks on the fuses already being in there. So let's measure and see how long this amplifier is. And this one is coming in right at about 15 inches or so. We'll do 15 and a half to be safe. On the width, we're going to have around 9 inches. And then on the tallness, we're going to have right at 2.5. So that's going to be the PSI Star Power 1500. Again, all these amplifiers do overrated power, so you're easily, on the worst day, going to be seeing 1500 watts out of this. You're probably going to be seeing more, like if I had to guess, around 1800. Up next, we have the Star Power 2500. Length on this bad boy is looking like 19.5-ish, somewhere in there. And then the width is going to be the same. It's going to be the 9 inches wide and then the 2.5 inches tall. Pretty much the same story on the EQ side down here. You're going to get your, all these come with bass knobs as well. On the side down here, you have single 0 gauge inputs, which you do not have the inline fusing. I would suggest going with the 300 amp fuse, A&L fuse for this one with 0 gauge OFC wire. And then up next, pricing. The 1500 watt amp, this is for a Korean board. This one is, I think, $379. The 2500, which is probably going to give you realistically around 3000 watts, is $599. And then the 5K, you can get 5000 watts. It's going to do way over 5000 watts. I can guarantee you. It's going to be $999 for a high quality 5K. And then when we move up to the 5K, the Star Power 5K, you can see that it has dual power and grounds. So that's needed on a high quality, high performance 5000, such as the Star Power 5000. And again, all these amplifiers come with a bass knob, which has a very cool pink power on light. And you have a clipping indicator too. Everybody goes crazy about their clipping indicators these days, so very cool there. And last but not least, we have the Behemoth PSI Car Audio Star Power 10,000. Look at that beast. This thing is a monster. So we got your master link, slave link, inputs and outputs right here. If you want to daisy chain these amplifiers together and get massive power, you can do so. We got your indicator lights right here, your Tiffany style RCA connections. And then back around this side, how many? Oh, we have quad inputs down here. That lets you know this amplifier is not going to be playing any games. It's going to be doing massive power. I'm pretty sure I saw a dyno test on Sundown Audio unofficial of this amplifier doing over 13,000 watts. I'm pretty sure about that. So lets you know these amplifiers aren't playing any games. Let's see how long this 10K is. And I just realized I didn't measure the 5K. So the 10K is going to come in right at 35 inches, maybe 35 and a half to give you a little cushion. On the 5K right here, we're looking at say 28 and a half. So 28 and a half for the 5K. And then the width on this Behemoth right here, you're looking at 11 inches wide. Then the tall, you're looking at 3 1/4 tall. So 3 1/4 tall, 11 wide. What was it? I can't remember what it was long again. I already forgot. Looks like 35-ish, 35 and a half. So again, to go over pricing, we went over the measurements. We are going to go over the pricing again. $379 for the 1500. We're at $599 for the 2500. $999 for the 5K. This is a smoking deal for a Korean 5,000 watt amp. And then for this beast right here, the PSI 10K, you're looking at $21.99. What an insane deal. Very awesome. Again, they all come with bass knobs. They all come with a 1-year warranty against manufacturer defects. What else do we have to talk about? Oh, the guts. Let's flip this bad boy over and show you what this amplifier is looking like. Try not to drop it, right? We can just not flip it over and show it to you from the side right here. So, pink board in there. I'm really feeling the pink stars on top of the caps right here. It's very cool. Got your onboard fan right here. And if you look very closely, you can see PSI down in there. So that's very nifty. But again, PSI Car Audio, they've been around for a very long time in the car audio game. They don't play any games. They do stuff the right way, not playing around. So if you need anything PSI Car Audio, be sure to hit us up. Now your #1 source for their products, downforsoundshop.com. Guaranteed lowest prices, fastest shipping, best customer service. And we have 2 different types of same as cash financing. To check that out, go to the website right here and click on the financing tab. Get the car audio you want today and pay it back over time. Man, I know these amplifiers are going to be a hit. Budget friendly, super big power, and looking very sexy doing it. All right, we'll see you on the next video. Later, guys.